So welcome to the YouTube channel, The Nerdy Traveler. We will discover the world as we go around, but we are situated in Berlin at the moment. This is where we live, me and my partner, and even though that we don't come from Germany, I come from Denmark, Scandinavia, and my partner comes from France. This is where we are going to explore. Come with me and we will see a little bit about Tiergarten.
Let's start with Hansaplatz, tucked away in the heart of Tiergarten, Berlin. This quiet square may not look like much at first glance, but it is a hidden gem with a unique post-war story. After World War II, this area was part of a bold urban experiment, the Interbau of 1957, a showcase of modernist architecture from world-renowned architects like Walter Gropius and Alvar Aalto. Take a stroll, grab a coffee at the local cafe, or hop on the U9 line right beneath your feet. The Hansaplatz U-Bahn station keeps you connected. Looking for a quieter side of Berlin with a touch of history? Hansaplatz is your spot.
One of the main attractions in Tiergarten is this sculpture behind me. Now, this is the first Reichskanzler. He is a war general. There is generals here because this was built by or planned by Speer, who was the architect in Nazi Germany. So this memorial comes from that time, so to say, or it's placed here. And it's to commemorate the First World War. Guys, so let's go around, see it from the front.
Bismarck Memorial honors Otto von Bismarck, the first Chancellor of the German Empire. Unveiled in 1901 and sculptured by Reinhold Bergers, this neo-Baroque monument depicts Bismarck's in ceremonial attire, symbolizing his pivotal role in unifying Germany. Surrounding him are allegorical figures, Siegfried forging a sword symbolizing military strength, Germania subduing a panther denoting internal unity, a Sibyl reading the book of history, and Atlas bearing the globe, representing Germany's global aspiration.
This sculpture was placed here because it was meant to signalize the First Reich or the Second Reich in the German kingdom. This is why Speer planned this street that we are going out to just in a few moments. But let's go to Siegessäule now. Siegessäule is just here.
The Siegessäule or Victory Column rises 67 meters above Tiergarten and is one of Berlin's most iconic landmarks. Originally constructed in 1873 to commemorate Prussia's victory in wars against Denmark, Austria, and France, it was later moved to its current locations by the Nazis in 1938 as part of their grand redesign of Berlin. At the top stands the striking golden statue of Victoria, the Roman goddess of victory.
This statue is a memorial for Albrecht Graf von Roon, and he was one of the generals in the Einigungswars. Einigungswars means Union Wars. This is where Germany got collected. This Siegessäule is also a memorial for that.
Visitors who climb the 285 steps are rewarded with a breathtaking 360-degree view of Berlin.
We are now in the middle of Tiergarten. Tiergarten is a huge hunting ground for the king at the time, and was fenced in, so the public didn't have access to it. This first became public for in around the 100-year mark, so 1850, where the king gave it up. We will now take you to a small secret garden within the garden, the rose garden of Tiergarten. So look for this sign and you will be surprised. Let's go to Bellevue Castle, the house of the President of Germany.
Built in 1786 as a royal summer palace for Prince Ferdinand of Prussia, it's named Bellevue, which means beautiful view, and it truly lives up to it. Designed in a neoclassical style, the palace is surrounded by manicured lawns and peaceful riverbanks. Over the century, it has served as a royal residence, a museum, and even a military office. Since 1994, Schloss Bellevue has been the official residence of the President of Germany, though it's mostly used for ceremonial functions and state receptions. While the palace itself isn't open to the public, its graceful facade and scenic surroundings make it a must-see stop during a walk in Tiergarten. A palace of history, dignity, and quiet beauty, Schloss Bellevue is where tradition meets the heart of modern German leadership.
The view from this bridge, the Bellevue Bridge, is one of the best to see the TV tower and part of Berlin.